Hello and good morning. I'm Justin Gaymon. I'm here to host the Distances Plyo class once again. Thanks for checking this video out, whether you're live or checking the archive footage. Glad to have you here with me. If you're not familiar, this again is a plyometric class. We're doing a bunch of jumps during this class. Plyometrics can help you in a number of ways achieve kind of that some things kind of athletically that you're not able to really achieve just through running and walking alone. Plyometrics are really great for building power, strength, coordination, and working those muscle groups that you kind of don't really work too often when you're just walking and running alone. So during this class, we're going to do a total of 10 jumps. Each jump we'll do for 30 seconds, followed by 30 seconds of rest. After jump number 6, we will take an additional 2-minute break. So it should be fun, but it's definitely challenging. If you find that you are having trouble keeping pace, that's totally fine. I'd rather you focus on having a consistent effort across each jump, meaning that your first jump and your last jump for each session is somewhat equal in height, keeping your form equal throughout. So you're really working on getting better and improving from day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year. So hopefully, if it is tough for you, you can continue trying these plyo workouts, add them to your weekly regimen, and you'll see yourself kind of improve, because this is something that if it is your first time doing in a while, it takes a bit for your body to adjust. But again, I think it's pretty fun, a good way to supplement your running and walking and change things up a bit and do something different if you're not used to it. So let me get into what to expect today. First of all, let me turn my music on. I forgot to turn that on, so I'm gonna hit the play button so we get some background jams going on. So what to expect today? First, we're gonna just do a little bit of active warming up, active stretching. We'll do some, let me see, some arm circles, some ankle circles, some hip circles, some leg swings, followed by a quad and glute stretch. Once we get into the actual workout after that, that will include, let me check my cheat sheet, running in place, some jump rope twists, some split squats, some bunny hopping varieties, some ski jumps, star jumps, some more kind of small hops, jumping jacks, and at the end we will do some jumps for height. So again, we're gonna really work, in these classes we work a lot of the calves, the muscles in the feet, the quads get fired up, and the hips get used a lot to get those knees up during those jumps for height, for instance. So, and then after that, we'll get into a cool down. But without further ado, let's get into it. Let's just start with those arm circles to get warmed up. So I'll step back and I'll show you what everything we're gonna do looks like before it gets done. So let's do it. Arm circles look just like this. We're gonna just rotate our arms forward. You can make various size circles. Start with small, then have your circles get a bit bigger. And let's go in the opposite direction with the arm circles. Make sure we warm up our upper body as well as our lower body, because we will be doing some explosive movements today, and want to make sure that our muscles, our joints are prepared for that. Next, we're going to do some ankle circles. Look just like this. We'll rotate our right ankle to the right, or right foot to the right. Want to alleviate that stiffness that you might have if you just woke up like I did. Or maybe you're a morning person like my neighbor who's cutting his grass right now. I think he's been up for a couple hours. Let's go in the opposite direction on the right leg with those ankle circles. And you can go in various size circles, from small, medium, and large circles. Just trying to get the blood flowing and get that, that ankle region, that Achilles tendon region warmed up. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Those ankle circles in the left leg now. Something that I think a lot of people skip is ankle circles when they're warming up. But it's obviously a region that's really important for making sure that you stay healthy, injury-free. Let's go ahead and go to the opposite direction with those ankle circles on the left leg. And after this, we'll get into some hip circles. So hip circles look just like this. We'll put our hands on our hips. And let's begin with rotating our hips. Go to the left to begin. Just bringing it around town. Let's go with small circles, medium circles, and big circles. Get our hips warmed up. Feel it a bit in the lower back area too, a little bit in the quads as well. Let's go ahead and go to the opposite direction with those hip circles. And as always, if you want to do more warm-up exercises before this class starts, I encourage that. We're just doing 5 to make sure that we are able to keep on time and end this class before 8:30. But if you want to do more, that's definitely a good idea. Let's go ahead and do some leg swings. If you want to put your hand on a wall for stability, that's totally fine. We'll begin by swinging our leg kind of back and forth. Try to keep it reasonably straight when it comes in front of you, and kind of bend when it goes behind you. Give you a side angle. You can begin by having your leg kind of go slowly and then build up higher and higher as you get warmed up. Good little stretch for your hamstrings and your glutes and your quads. Let's go to the opposite side now with the leg swings. You can kind of start low and then build up higher as you become more comfortable and a bit more warmed up. Get those hips, those glutes, those quads, and the hamstrings nice and warmed up, nice and activated. All right, now we're going to do another quad and glute stretch. I like this one because it involves a bit of stability. So we're going to go ahead and just do a grab your knee, pull it up, and then grab the foot and pull it back. So pull it up and pull it back just like so for a quad slash glute stretch. A little bit of core work is required to keep your balance. Let's switch sides with that quad slash glute stretch. Pull the leg up and then pull it on back behind you. All right. Feeling good, feeling reasonably warmed up. I'm gonna take a sip of water before we begin. Make sure you have some water on deck. And we're gonna begin the class in a few seconds here, so I'm gonna get the stopwatch ready to go. Again, we'll be doing 10 different jumps at 30-second intervals, meaning 30 seconds of jumps followed by 30 seconds of rest. After jump number 6, we'll take that additional 2-minute break. So let's get it today. It's a beautiful Wednesday. Have a good, fun workout. We're gonna begin by running in place. It'll look just like this. Getting the knees up, keeping the back nice and tall. So let's begin our running in place in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Just running in place. Stay on your toes. Keep that back tall. Keep your chin level with the ground. And use your arms just as you would when you're running normally. Got about 10 more seconds left of running in place. 3, 2, 1, good. Next we will do jump rope twists. They look just like this, bouncing on our toes, but twisting as we jump rope. Just really twisting at the hips. We'll begin that in about 15 more seconds. Nice and kind of easy one to continue the warm up. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, jump rope twists. So you got your imaginary jump rope, just going up and down on your toes and twisting at the hips. About 10 more seconds left. 3, 2, 1, good. Good. Next, we're going to do bunny hopping variation. It looks just like this. We're going to go on our right foot, hopping kind of left to right. And let's also try to keep that hopping on our right foot, but keep our left up at like this. We'll begin that in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hop on your right, but keep your left up. I'm gonna hop back and forth side to side. Try to stay on your toes. Got about 15 more seconds. You're gonna feel this one in your calves and those smaller feet muscles. 3, 2, 1, good. Now we'll do the same thing on the opposite leg. We'll do that next. It'll look just like this. Hopping left to right on your left leg and keeping the right up at about a 90-degree angle. We got about 10 more seconds till we begin that. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hopping on the left leg, going left to right. Stay on your toes. $15 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, good. Next, we're gonna do some split squat jumps. They look just like this. Taking a little squat and cycling the legs. Begin that in about 10 more seconds. I'll show you again. Split squats. Squat down slightly, come up, and alternate legs in the air. Begin in 3, 2, 1, split squat jumps. $15 more seconds. And good. Nice. Next, we're going to do ski jumps, side to side. You look just like this. We're doing 2 tough ones back to back, but after this, we get that 2-minute break. We get it in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, ski jumps. Side to side, jumping on one leg. You're gonna feel that push off in your quads. Whew. About 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, good. Whew. Feeling good. Those last 2 ones were kind of tough, but now we're taking that additional 2-minute break. So grab some water, shake it out a little bit. And I know I'm feeling it. It's been pretty tough so far. But as always, if it's up to you to set your intensity, but try to make it so you're able to have that consistent form and effort for the entirety of each jump, from the first to last. So if you want to go at a bit slower pace, totally fine. Just focus more on improvement, getting better, day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year. All about progress. Finish line is nowhere in sight. So we don't have to be perfect in finished products today. As long as we're progressing bit by bit, little by little, then we're in the right direction. So as of right now, we've got about a minute. A minute left until we do our next exercise, which will be star jumps. Star jumps look just like this. You're really kind of making your body form into a star, getting your arms out straight and bringing your legs up to pretty much, form a star. We'll begin that in about 25 more seconds. It's funny, sometimes my stopwatch will go black midway through the jump, and I'll have to kind of guess. I'll count in my head, like, okay, I think we have 10 more seconds left. That happened in the last jump, but we'll begin star jumps in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Star jumps. Keeping the arms out straight and bringing the legs to the side. 15 more seconds. Three, 2, 1, done. Woo. Next, we're gonna do 2 hops to the left, then 2 hops to the right. Looks just like this. Feet together on your toes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll do that in about 10 more seconds. Whew. I'm feeling it. We'll get through it, keep working. 3, 2, 1. Hop to the left twice, hop to the right. Feet together on your toes. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, Next we'll do nice and easy jumping jacks, then jump for height. Jumping jacks, we all know, look just like so. We'll begin those jumping jacks in about 10 more seconds. Three, two, one, jumping jacks. Fifteen more seconds. Three, two, one, good. Next we'll do jump for height. Jumps for height look just like this. Feet together, bring one leg back, and then drive your knee up as high as you can. Then alternate. Left leg back, drive up as high as you can. Then alternate again. Begin that in 5 seconds. So driving our knee up, nice and high. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drive up, then alternate. Step back, drive up and alternate. Drive up, then switch legs. Got about 10 more seconds. Get that height. Then we're done. 3, 2, 1, and we are finished. Nice. That was the last jump. We did 10. Today was definitely not an easy one. I would say today is probably a bit harder than the ones we've done in the past, since we did the split squat jumps and the ski jumps back to back before we took that additional 2-minute rest. So today was a bit of a challenging one, but again, if you find that you are struggling to kind of keep up, feel free to keep working on these. You can go back and watch the archive videos and set your own pace. You know, jump every 30 seconds, 1 second, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Set your own pace and your own intensity so that you do what works for you. But again, focus on that laddering up, getting better and better, jumping higher and higher, getting more and more intense as you gain more experience with these jumps. So we're gonna take a bit more time, maybe 30 more seconds before we get into our cool down stretching. So grab some water and give yourself a pat in the back for making it through that challenging plyo workout. First, for our cool down stretching, we're just gonna do a simple toe touch. I'll step back and show you what that looks like. Just gonna hang down towards our toes and try to keep our legs straight and do a simple hamstring stretch. Try to let your head and your neck be somewhat weightless and dangle down towards your toes. All right, next we're gonna do a hip flexor stretch. You know, we got our hips activated a bit when we were doing those ski jumps, and also when we did those split squat jumps and the jumps for height. Definitely got our hips a good solid workout today. So we're gonna stretch them out. Take a step back with your right, bring your left forward like so, and go ahead and reach up to the sky with your right hand, and you should feel a nice stretch in your right hip flexor region. And if you want to kind of bend to the left a little bit, that'll deepen that stretch for you. I like to just kind of rotate a bit. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. Bring that right forward, that left back, just like so. Let's go ahead and reach up to the sky for a hip flexor stretch on the left side. And again, if you want to kind of bend to your right with your upper body, that'll kind of elongate this area and cause a deeper stretch. Okay, cool. Next, let's get into a calf stretch. We're just going to go ahead and let's take our right leg, kind of extend it nice and straight forward. We can bend at the knee with our left and kind of stretch down towards those right toes. And you'll feel a good stretch in your calves. I know my calves were feeling it a bit when we were doing those bunny hops left and right. That's something that you may not be used to. So that's going to work your muscles out in ways that are unfamiliar, but that can help you as a runner and walker. So let's go ahead and switch it up and do the calf stretch on the opposite side. Keep that left nice and straight as you can. Bend at the knee with the right leg and stretch down towards the left toes. All right. Next, if you want to put your hand against the wall, we're going to do a quad stretch. So if you want to grab a wall, we'll go ahead and we'll bring our left leg up behind us for a quad stretch. So I'll go to the side, give it a side angle. You should feel that stretch in your quads. You might feel it a bit in your hips as well. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Use the right now for that quad stretch on the right side. Try to stay nice and tall. All right. Lastly, we'll do a glute stretch. And we will go ahead and let's put our right leg and bring it across like so. Bend a bit at the knees on your left side for a glute stretch. Kind of again crossing your right leg over the left. And if you want to press down on that right knee to kind of deepen that stretch in the glute area, that'll help a bit. Gotta make sure you keep your balance. Engage your core a bit to gain that stability. But we have stretched our big 5 muscle groups, the hamstrings, the quads, the hips, the calves, and the glutes. Let's switch sides. Do our left side now. Again, bringing the left leg across and over the right. You can press down on that left knee. I know my left side is not as flexible as my right. Always kind of working on that, but that's a lifelong battle. And do this for a couple more seconds. And there we go. Once again, I want to thank you guys for joining me. I'm Justin Gaymon. This is The Distance. If you want to head over to thedistance.atlantatrackclub.org, you can find more workouts there, more information there on how you can stay active during this time of social distancing. So, thanks again, and I'll be back here next Wednesday, 8 a.m. I'm in Smyrna. This is my garage. Hopefully, if you live in an apartment or a condo, you haven't disturbed your neighbors too much with jumping up and down. But hey, we gotta get it in. We gotta do what we gotta do. So, thanks for rocking with me, and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.